Alright, another year, another Smash Bros. Prediction video. Now they promised us 6 more characters with the next Fighters Pass over the next 2 years. This year I made a list of characters that I think are likely to appear, plus some possible moves, gimmicks they could use. And they are in order of my least wanted to most wanted. So, here it is. Number 6 is Dante from Devil May Cry. So yeah, Dante, another sword fighter. But with Dante, he could have multiple weapons at his disposal. Not like Byleth specifically. More like him be able to switch weapons during the fight, even mid-combo. Like starting out a combo with his sword, then ending it with his ice nunchucks. I would keep all his normal A attack moves to swords. The problem I think with having Dante in the game is trying to keep him true to his character. Dante is all about having long combos and stuff, so I just hope they don't make him overpowered and making his combos super easy and cheap. Number 5 is Jin or Kazuya from Tekken. Ever since Ryu was in Smash, I wanted someone from the Tekken series so that he can have a Tekken vs Street Fighter finally. And no, that one doesn't count. My original pick for a Tekken rep in Smash was Howrong, because he's my favorite of the series, but I think Jin and Kazuya, they're the most popular and the one that's on most of the cover arts. I don't know much about their moves, I just know that their spinning kick move should be in the game. And their up B should be kind of like Pit when he launches up into the air, because they both have like a devil trigger kind of thing, and Kazuya can do that electric wind fist thing, lightning uppercut, and that spinning kick thing like I said. And yeah, that's all I know for Jin or Kazuya. Number 4 is Killick from the Soul Calibur series. And why not? He's not a sword character, and his fighting style would be different from the other characters. We don't have a staff fighter yet, although we do have Byleth. I feel he should be a character that have wide sweeping attacks, so fighting multiple opponents wouldn't be too hard with enough practice. Check out this clip. See, he's pretty strong and mobile. I'll show some of the moves I think he should have, since his moves have a lot of names. I don't know what they are specifically.
I strike without reserve. You'll live. Suffer my bloodlust. Silence, demons.
Number 3.
Travis Touchdown.
I've wanted Travis for a long time. I have a feeling he might come up in this DLC since we are getting No More Heroes 3. I think he's been in every list I've made. so hopefully he'll be in there so I don't have to include him in another list. For his down B, one of his moves could be his Dark Step. Kinda like a counter, but after the hit, he goes into slow-mo and does a quick combo from behind. For his normal B, or neutral B, I think it could be his Charge Slash, where he just kinda like Marth, any of those other sword characters. His side B, he does like a quick short kick that stuns his opponent, and he does like a wrestling move, kind of like Incineroar, but it's not a grab, it's more of a, it starts off as a kick. I don't know what his up B could be, but one cool thing I was thinking is that he could do Henry's insta-kill move, but like a powered down version where it doesn't kill you. I'll show it right here. But I was also thinking that could be maybe his final smash. Maybe he learns it from Henry. Maybe, I don't know. But I think Travis's would be a more flashy final smash. As for his gimmick, he has multiple beam katanas, so he should be able to switch them out between the three types. Standard, long beam, and strong beam, and maybe even his like dual beams. Standard is just the normal, nothing too special, but it's the fastest of the three, I guess, besides from the two ones. Long beam is just that. It's long, has slightly more damage, but it's also slightly slower. Strong beam is stronger, obviously, but it's the slowest of the three with the same length as the standard. And for his double blades, it would be strong and fast, but it would use up his beam katana energy faster. Oh yeah, the other thing is his beam katanas can run out of power, and when he does, he has to recharge it like the Inkling, and not so suggestive. Maybe we'll censor that out, I don't know.
Who is it under the mask?
Alright, number 2 is SubZero.
Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei. That's a first.
It was between SubZero and Scorpion, and I picked SubZero because his moveset would be different from everyone else. I mean, no one else has exclusive ice powers. Lucas has his PK Freeze, and Ice Climbers have that Freeze Breath, but that's all they use. So for his moveset, I picked some obvious ones, like his neutral B being the Freeze Blast, his side B could be that Ice Slide thing, or maybe the Cold Shoulder. Down B could be his Ice Clone. And up B was kinda hard. I was thinking maybe he would freeze the air above him, and then it would drop down like spikes or something. But I was also thinking that he has a sword, so maybe just for his up B, he could do a jumping slash like Marth. But I feel like that'd be too boring. And I think his side B can also be used as a recovery move. I just thought of this. Instead of his down B being ice clones, I'll switch it to his up B. When he's on the ground, he jumps backwards and leaves an ice clone. But when he does it in the air, he jumps forward, making it easier for him to recover. And his down B could be that icicle thing still, but when he does it in the air, he drops like Bowser or something. Number 1 is Sora. Yeah, Sora. Sora again. But he's not gonna be like all the other sword fighters. I know they've already dismissed it. I think it was, I don't know, Disney Japan declined it or something, but I heard that Disney said that other studios or developers can use their Disney IPs for games. That was shortly after this being announced, but hopefully we can have Sora, and that's all I want. It's what we all want, right? So obviously he gets his 3-hit combo as his normal moves. For his gimmick, I thought he could either be like Hero, but not just have it not be random. It's a set of 4 spells that don't change. It should be like Fire, Freeze, and Thunder. And maybe one more, I don't know. Maybe Thundaga. Down B would be his selecting of the powers, and his other attacks I'll get into. His side B would be Sonic Blade, and like the games he could do it multiple times, but it would take up more magic. His normal B, I was thinking he could throw his Keyblade, but if you hold it, he could charge it with fire. And if you hold it longer, it charges into ice. It charges it with ice. And if you hold it the longest, it charges it with lightning. But again, it takes up more magic the longer you hold it. But it's not like Samus or Hero, where once you charge it, you can hold it and release it anytime. He has to throw it once it's all fully charged. But once he throws it, it returns to him like a boomerang. He can't attack while it's coming back to him, kind of leaving him vulnerable. As for his up B, I was thinking it could be his blitz move, where he leaps into the air 3 times to do 3 strikes. And I think it should be able to be cancelled, that way it's more of a recovery move, and he doesn't just die like Chrom or Ike. His final smash, it depends. If Disney allows Sora to be in Smash, maybe they'd let Donald and Goofy in too. If Disney allows Sora, they would let Donald and Goofy in, then it would be a Trinity attack with all 3 of them. But I doubt it. But if they're strict with it, they might let him have Riku too. So then, if it was Riku, they could do their limit attack from Kingdom Hearts 2. But if it's only Sora, then he'll just do Ragnarok or something. I don't know.
This is it.
Yeah, that's my yearly Smash Bros. Character wish list. Last time I got one right, it was Banjo. Let's see how many I get this time. Hopefully all of them. See ya.